The rest of the house has to see what's inside of your room, what smells come out of your room.
I may regret asking this question, but what kind of smell comes out of that room?
Long story short, Stephen and Joanna have just been a complete mess as roommates. I mean, I could start in a number of different places, but the main point is the fact that there's unpaid rent, utilities, and cleaning services that I had to pay for once they moved out of the home.
What was the arrangement in terms of paying the rent?
We're to split rent $800, split it 3 ways evenly between 3 grown adults. So that totaled out to $532 of unpaid rent, on top of a $50 late fee that's applied on the 5th of the month, and then $5 each day that gets still not paid. The landlord was kind enough to say, you know what, don't worry about the extra $5 a day, just pay the $532 plus the $50.
The rent is $800 a month. There are 3 of you, so they pay 2/3 of it. That's $532. So you're suing them because you say they owe 1 month's rent.
1 month's
right?
rent, the utilities,
and plus other
the late
utilities and other things.
Right, yeah,
but in terms of the
Honor,
rent,
yes.
it's $532. Okay, go ahead.
The utilities would get to the point where they're extremely high because they would leave the TV on. Not just one TV. These are 2 adults with 2 TVs, 2 Xboxes, and a PlayStation in their room. They would go to bed, leave all of this stuff on.
That's not true.
Them, hey,
Object.
because you already complain about paying so much. Since there's 3 of us here, you know, you're paying a third, you're paying a third. You put that together, no matter how high it gets, you're gonna be upset. It could go lower if you would turn your things off.
Sometimes I'm on late at night, and so you could see how they would want to keep the TV on late at night.
No. This would be, they would leave, they would leave for work, Your Honor. They would leave for work and leave.
That's not true.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just being silly. From your point of view,
Well,
what was it like living with them?
it was like living with 2 hermit crabs. They stayed in their room, and I had no problem with that. Stay in your room, do what you want to do. But once that door opens and you open your room to the rest of the house has to see what's inside of your room, what smells come out of your room.
I may regret asking this question, but what kind of smell comes out of that room?
What kind of smells do you want me to? I mean, there would be smoke from weed, and then from just the overall just dirtiness, the odor. Like I'm telling you, you go into this room and it's like homeless people live here. There's clothes everywhere.
What?
There's literally a trail of dirt. The carpet was tan when we moved in, and you can actually see in Exhibit B here the kind of state
That's
that
from work, Your Honor.
the state that the carpet was left in. We could, like, there was, imagine how dark carpet has to be, how dirty it has to be.
Yeah, you would
in
work
order
in
for it
fast
to
food.
turn black.
Yeah.
It went from the front door to strictly their bedroom. There was just a trail. Once you open the door into the bedroom, there was the trail continued, but there was no dirt or anything where they had rugs, furniture, bed. The carpet was that dirty, and it was just roaches coming out of their clothes. I go in there to clean up. There's bugs on the walls, daytime bugs. Bugs come out at night. These bugs come out during the day because they're so comfortable with the place. They like it. It's where it's home. It's disgusting.
Daytime bugs.
Yeah, yeah, the bugs come out during the day. Okay. These are daytime bugs.
Daytime bugs.
Daytime
bugs. Yeah. Okay, so let me hear from Stephen and Joanna. What's the deal? You've heard what he has said, and I guess my basic question after hearing your side is, why not? Why would you not pay that last month's rent?
The original agreement was the first year that we lived with them, we paid 1 flat fee, and that was the agreement for the first year, was the 1 flat fee. Then the second year that we moved in with them, it was supposed to be 50-50, but we signed the lease.
My God.
And then after we signed the lease, we didn't really discuss it because we just assumed that we were going to have the same agreement.
Yeah,
Well,
50-50
when
because
we
you have
moved
more
in,
than half the
we
house.
signed the lease, and then he made a big argument saying that we were 3 different people, and then we...
So my question is, if we're 3 separate people and we all had to pay 3 separate portions of bills, how are you suing him for 2 people's portions of the bills? He's 1 person, not 2.
Let's see the video now.
Not signing it.
Girl, you're not gonna get this dude's number, and we about to have a bigger problem than just
I want his phone number.
You won't get his phone number.
I will straight give you, okay, we'll sign this. Okay, we'll sign this.
I will talk to him.
So you're not gonna sign this?
No, not right now. I will talk to him.
So you're not gonna sign that?
But you're refusing to give me his phone number. So
No, I'm agreeing to give you his phone number. Just sign the paper, bro.
So the paper you wanted to sign to say that he's going to
Where's
pay
the
it,
rest of
you're
the video
referring
where
to
you
the
went
rent.
behind the counter and tried to
I understand. I'm
beat him
not
up?
suggesting. I'm not suggesting that was a good thing to do. If the security deposit did go back to one of you,
You saw in the video he was not willing to give us a landlord's phone number ever.
Why do
The
you
whole
not have
time
your-
we lived
why do-
there,
why
every
do you
time
not
we
have
went
your
to deal with
landlord's
the
phone
number? Okay,
problem,
well, hold
he
on.
Called, he called
Okay.
him. He never gave us his phone number.
Why don't you have his phone number? It's your landlord too.
We
Your
don't-
name is on the
because
lease.
you're the one that dealt
Okay.
with him from the beginning. Is his phone number anywhere in this
Your
paperwork?
your name is
no,
on the
it's
lease.
not.
It's-
You're the one that went and looked at the house.
Yo-
You're the one that went and
who
got
do you?
the
who-
rental renewal agreement for us
Who
to
do
sign.
you?
You're the
So
one
you
that
don't
got
know
all
who
this.
to. Wait a second.
Ma'am,
You
stop
don't know who
speaking.
to contact in order to pay your rent.
All I know was his name. I didn't know his phone number or any contact
you-
information for
And
him.
you're
No,
saying
we did
you
not.
don't have the ability. You don't have the ability to find out how to contact the landlord.
Not in
Now
a big
that's
city.
just-
You wanna
No,
know
you
how-
can't. You can't
What do
find
you
out
mean, Your
Honor?
somebody's personal phone number.
You're on
Your
the
Honor, how
lease,
can
so
he
be-
sue us for something he hasn't paid? According
what?
to the landlord, he still has never paid that month. He never paid. What he's suing us for, he
How
never
do
paid
you-
the money.
you don't
How
know
do you
your
know?
name?
How do you know if you haven't talked
Because
to the
we had to
landlord?
talk to him whenever we moved into our new house in
Okay,
order for us to get our electric turned
Joanna?
on because
Joanna?
your bill was so high.
The judge is speaking, man.
You're in a court. Okay. On the rent, your name is on the lease. You have to pay the rent on the lease. You signed the lease. I know you're not happy with your roommate. That happens, but that's not a legal issue. I am just ruling on the rent, and I think you have to pay the $532, the both of you combined. You can figure out how you're going to do it. But he's entitled, since he has to pay the whole rent, he's entitled for the 1 month
But he
that
never
you
paid.
had signed the lease to do it. So I fine for the plaintiff in the sum of $532.